For centuries, the story of Africa was told by others, explorers, colonizers, and outsiders. They wrote our history in their books and left out our truth. But today, Africa is no longer being told. Africa is telling her own story. This is the dawn of the cultural renaissance. When colonization came, it did more than steal gold and land. It tried to steal identity. Our heroes were called rebels. Our art was called primitive. Our stories were rewritten in foreign tongues. But culture is a fire that never dies. It hides in our music, our language, our food, and our spirit, waiting to rise again. And rise it did. Across Africa, a new generation of creators is reclaiming the pen, the camera, and the microphone. In Nigeria, Nollywood has become one of the world's biggest film industries, telling African stories for African audiences. In Kenya and Ghana, writers are redefining literature. Voices like Ngigwa Thiong'o, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, and Ama Ada Adu challenge the old narratives and celebrate African thought. And in Senegal, South Africa, and Tanzania, artists are blending ancient tradition with modern expression, proving that Africa's past and future can dance together. For Africa, storytelling is not just art, it is identity. It is how we remember who we are and where we come from. From the ancient griots of Mali, who sang the history of kings, to today's digital storytellers on TikTok and YouTube, the tradition lives on, stronger than ever. Every story told in our voice is a victory, a step toward reclaiming what was once taken. Now, the world is listening. African films win global awards. African music shakes stadiums across continents. Fashion from Lagos to Johannesburg walks the runways of Paris. But more important than fame is freedom. The freedom to define Africa on her own terms, not as a land of suffering, but as a cradle of creativity, courage, and pride. The drums are beating again. The storytellers have returned. And the world is hearing Africa's true voice, loud, proud, and unbroken. Because this time, Africa is not being told. Africa is telling her own story. Subscribe to Ancient Africa Tales, where Africa's forgotten stories rise again.